OS4 for Virus TI comes with a powerful and really fun new feature that allows the Arpeggiator pattern to be used as a modulation source. Now, to use this, all you have to do is switch the Arpeggiator on, select a pattern, go to the mod matrix and select ARP input as the modulation source. And then choose an interesting parameter to modulate. Let's choose filter cutoff. That's always a winner. I'm going to go to the filter and take the cutoff down so it's got somewhere to go with the modulation, and turn the resonance up to make it sound a little kinkier. So what it's doing is using the velocity information from each step of the Arpeggiator as the controller information for the mod matrix. And that's using the Arpeggiator in the sort of classic up mode that you're no doubt familiar with already. But we've also added a new mode now to the ARP called ARP to matrix. And in this mode, the Arpeggiator will no longer trigger any notes. It'll just send controller information based on the velocities. And the result is very different. And there's also been a significant improvement to the ARP edit page in Virus Control. So creating new and exciting user patterns is easier than it's ever been. Firstly, the look of the editor has been overhauled, so it's now easier to make more precise edits to the velocity, which you do with dragging the top like that, and the length of each step. And down here we have some new controls. These are randomizer buttons. The first one randomizes the step on-off status. The next one randomizes the velocities. And this one randomizes the lengths. Note that note length is not active in ARP to matrix mode. Now, if you want to do something that's a little more structured than a random pattern like that, we've got some features that really help with that as well. Let's take it down to 3 steps now. And I'll just stick with this little rising pattern that's appeared here. Let's try that. Now, firstly, these arrows down here can be used to shift the entire pattern one step to the right. But when I say the entire pattern, I actually only mean the active pattern. So you'll see it, those 3 steps loop like that. Let's go back to how it was originally. And now, if I want to repeat that pattern across that 3-step pattern across the entire 32 steps, I can right-click on the window and select Fill Up Pattern. And now you see we've got that pattern repeating right across the entire window like that. Now let's take it to halfway, so it's 16 steps long. Make a couple of edits. I'm just going to take the first step up and the last one. Not quite as high. And listen to what we've got. And now let's use Fill Up Pattern again. And I'm going to perform some edits to the last few steps now. Now we've got a very usable pattern, I think. Let's just try turning up the depth of modulation now. And this is what we've got.